Ladies and gentlemen.
Roll the camera. Okay.
Kia ora. Welcome to Wake Up New Zealand. I'm Lauren.
And I'm Charlotte. In today's stories, a new crime wave is sweeping the country in the form of woolen graffiti. Scientists have invented an invisibility cloak. We help them find it and the latest weather update.
But first, if you think the world is getting more and more topsy-turvy, it turns out you're right. Builders in Germany have built an upside-down house which rests on its roof. Inside there are beds screwed into the ceiling, upside-down wardrobes, an upside-down kitchen, and even an upturned bathroom. We now cross to our reporter Grace.
Made you decide to build this upside-down house?
I simply just wanted to make it a tourist attraction.
What's your favourite thing about living in a house that is completely upside down?
That are more unique and different than other houses.
What are some of the challenges of living in this house?
That I can't hide from the government anymore.
Well, thank you so much for joining us. Back to you, Lauren and Charlotte.
Now for a story that is truly out of sight. Scientists in Europe have created an invisibility cloak which can hide objects by bending light waves. However, since inventing the invisibility cloak, scientists have been having trouble finding it. The inventor says, as soon as we put it down somewhere, it just disappears. Hoping to see through the reasons behind the invisibility cloak, here is our reporter, Laura.
Hello, I'm Laura, and with me is Layla, the scientist behind the invisibility cloak. So, what made you want to invent an invisibility cloak?
So I can sneak into the movie theatre without paying. Duh.
Can you show me how the invisibility cloak works?
So, first you try find it, then you wrap it around your body, and boom, you're invisible.
What do you hope the cloak will be used for?
For sneaking into the parties that you're not invited to.
Well, that makes things very clear. Thanks for joining us. Back to you in the studio.
Thanks, Laura. Next up, there's a new wave of graffiti crime covering the country, thanks to an underground gang known as the Midnight Knitters. Without permission, these woolly criminals are covering tree branches and lampposts with jerseys and scarves in the dead of night. Police say, "We are stitching together a case, but there is no real pattern to the crimes." We now cross to Georgia with an exclusive interview.
Thanks, Lauren. I'm Georgia, and joining me is a member of the Midnight Knitters gang. Yo, Diane, and thanks for joining us. What led you into the dark underworld of knitted graffiti?
Well, the world was just plain, and I wanted to make it brighter.
Do you see yourself as a criminal? Why or why not?
Well, no, dearie. I'm helping society.
Apart from trees and lampposts, what else would you like to graffiti with your woolens?
My dream is to do the Eiffel Tower.
Thanks for your time. Back to you guys at the news desk.
Well, at least they'll be warm if they get caught and go to jail. Now let's have a look at the weather up and down the country with Cedric and Rayshawn. What's in store?
Cheers, Charlotte. Now let's have a look at tomorrow's weather.
Auckland, in Auckland there will be a mix of fair conditions and unfair conditions, but those are the conditions and you'll just have to accept them.
There'll be no weather at all for Hamilton. It's taken a short holiday, but is expected to be back for the weekend.
Wellington was cloudy but now has brightened up with a group of Te Ranga kids on the scene. We have another capital day with no wind at all, so keep calm and carry on.
Christchurch will be cold and unfriendly till late morning. Then the sun will pop over for a visit. Everybody likes the sun.
That's all from us. Now back to the news desk.
Thanks, Cedric. Finally, it's time for 2 minutes with Jasmine, who is talking to an unusual world champion. Over to you, Jasmine.
Hello, and welcome to 2 Minutes with me, Jasmine. Joining me today is Miles and Blake, who have just been crowned the world's greatest liars. Hello, Blake. What's the most outrageous lie you've ever told?
I did brain surgery on LeBron James in the International Space Station.
What about you, Miles?
I climbed Mount Everest in 3.5 minutes on the 22nd of September 2026.
Do you lie all the time, or is it just when you're competing?
We never lie.
Yeah, I never lie.
Are you lying to me right now?
Not a chance.
Not a chance.
Well, thanks for joining me. I'm Jasmine. Back to the news desk.
Well, that's all we have time for. We hope you've enjoyed today's show.
Thank you all for watching, and we'll see you again next time. Until then, I'm Charlotte.
And I'm Lauren for Wake Up New Zealand.
Goodbye.